Papa, Papa, can you hear me? Isn't that from
Lentil.
Lentil? That's from Lentil.
Lentil.
Yentl. What?
A lentil is a bean.
A lentil is a bean. Can you hear me? Papa, Papa, can you hear me? From Yentl. Lentil?
Lentil.
Whatever.
Why?
I'm having problems over here.
Well, you keep asking.
Don't add any problems to my confusion.
We quit asking.
All right, well, you're supposed to be seen and not heard.
All right, here's a new one upcoming.
You can hear me. Woo! You just be quiet over there. Folks, I don't even know where I'm supposed to be looking. I should have stayed in New Jersey. You just be quiet over there. Turn that down. Folks, I don't even know.
Okay, loud and clear.
Did you turn it down?
Yes.
Did they come back?
Sounds perfect now.
We're probably going to have 2 people here.
88 so far.
Oh, they came back. Listen, you know what's so funny? I don't know where to look. Honestly, hold on for a second. Everybody run around the block for a minute. I've got to go find myself. When I wake up in the morning, trying to find myself. And if I'm ever the least unsure, I always remind myself. You remember that song? You remember that? You may speak now. Oh, he doesn't want to speak now because I told him to be quiet. That's Roberta Flack, isn't it? Go put some, what? I promise you that normally, I don't know how. We are going to have an auction. I'm sorry, we are going to have a live sale. But things did not go right. So for those of you who were on the debacle about 5 minutes ago, I'm trying it again. You know, I wish people would stop saying that. Okay. I've got this ready. I think this is going to work now. The only thing I can't see, let me go to my YouTube page. Okay, there it is. Well, you know what? I guess I don't really need that, so I'll turn that off. I think I can plow ahead as it is. So I was going to use my cell phone, but somehow the volume wasn't working on it. You know, again, when you take your show on the road, am I selling what? Are you selling the naked lady tonight? I don't have any. What naked lady? No, I don't have any naked ladies to sell tonight. What naked lady did you mean?
The frogs.
What?
The frogs.
I sold them last week. No, the frogs I sold. If you're talking about the flower frogs, I sold those last week. Is that what you meant? Okay. Let's pull this back. I think we're okay now. Does that look okay? Yeah, the frogs, they sold last Monday night. So what I'm going to need to do now is just sort of, okay. This is different because I'm looking at StreamYard on my computer and not on the cell phone like I normally do. But I think I can still plow ahead with this. Okay. So just to double check that you can hear me and see me, the first go around didn't work, but I took the show on the road, as you know. I'm not in Jersey anymore. And when you take the show on the road, things don't always turn out the way you want them to. So, okay, it's okay, Crescent Moon. You can see in here. It's Alyssa. I keep saying Alyssa. I'm always going to say that, Lisa. You say it looks okay. I will tell you that I don't know how well, obviously, the internet is around here. So there could be lags. There could be frozen Charlotte. or frozen Scott. Did you get that? There could be all kinds of problems tonight, but we'll plow ahead, and we're all friends, and you're all good sports. We've got about 25 items tonight. Half of the items are mine, and the other half of the items I am selling on behalf of my former college roommate. I don't say old college roommate any longer because I was a sophomore and he was a freshman. I think you were 18 and I was 19. So we can insult each other now all we want because we've known each other for all that time. And so half the items are his, half are mine. I'll still invoice you. And we haven't decided on my commission yet, have we? What? 100%? 10%? He's being very quiet over there. And I'll still ship. I'll take care of these. Don't throw a dollar bill at me. Look, that's my. Look, that's. I'm so glad to have everybody with me tonight. Next Monday night, hopefully, it'll be the two chaps and it'll be back to normal. That's right, Terry Trahan. It should be 30%. Terry, did you get all those boxes? If you didn't, I did get everything in the mail before I left town. Man, I worked and I worked. So everything is in the mail if you're waiting for yes, I'm a carpetbagger. I walked into the Winn-Dixie. Or the Subway, wherever I was, and I said, could I have unsweetened iced tea? They kicked me out. All right, they're ready for us to get started. Since I'm in the South, and we'll start with one of your items. We'll do this one. So I will need you to give me measurements and whatnot. Here we have in the Sierra pattern. Well, no, I better do this. So it's a live sale. I guess everybody knows. Shipping is not included. I use Pyrex ship, and I ship from the South Jersey, Philadelphia area. I will invoice tomorrow morning. The payments everything will still come to me as normal. You know, just treat it as if ignore him. Treat it like it's just a regular old live sale. And so there's no confusion on your end. I'll still invoice you and send you the things. And if there's any problem, you can still deal with me. So don't worry. And I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I really appreciate that. Thanks for coming back when we had that little glitch. I appreciate that, everyone. We may not have quite as many folks tonight because of that little glitch, but we're going to carry on. This pattern is called Sierra. Probably the very late 20s into the 30s. And what we've got here are 3 pieces, and we're starting at, come on now, say 15. 15, we're looking for an opening bid of 15, and what you'll get in the Sierra pattern is a lovely pink cake plate. And this two-handled, and the Sierra pattern has all these little points that are screaming to be chipped. And other than the kitchen grease that Timeless Tommy didn't wash off, I don't feel any chips on it. May I have the measurements, please? 12 inches. It's got 2 tabs on it. And 5 inches on the bowls. Buffering, I know I can't do anything about it. Annette, hit refresh. I see one little flea bite on that, and I don't see any flea bites on these. These are the little dessert bowls, and these will glow under a black light. So we're starting out at 15, I think we said, and is that what we said, 15? Yes. So the pink cake plate with the 2 handles on it, or sandwich plate, and then the 2 dessert bowls in green, all in the Sierra pattern. So I'm going to put this this on top of here and let you see these.
Victorian beads.
And Terry Trahan is at 22. So I will tell you, everyone, I can't do anything about buffering. I can't do anything about internet speeds. Make sure if you see something that you like, place that bid, okay? Don't wait until the countdown because you might miss out. And that's not to trick anybody. That you guys know that's how the internet works. Hit refresh. And I think a lot of you understand the way these are working. What? The way this works. So the cake plate and the 2 dessert bowls, and we're going to count these down. Heidi has the high bid now at 23 and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
26.
Now I should be looking. Can you tell me when you see the fingers?
Now.
Now? Okay, there goes the stop. I'm going to need you to do that, Timeless Tommy,
Okay.
because I'm looking at StreamYard. You're on your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do the countdown. Will you?
Lagging without the when you say
No, I need you to lag.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
So do it when I see it.
And you always did anyway. So everybody knows there's no tricks here. Mm-hmm. When you see the fingers, you tell me stop, and then I hit stop.
Okay.
Okay. That keeps, okay. So let's see now. Now I have to hit refresh. How do you do that on StreamYard? No, now hold on, Ron. Okay, hit stop correctly at the end of the countdown. Now let me call you out on that. You all see the countdown at different times. So it's the stop happens when Tommy sees 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on his cell phone. That might not be when you see it in Kansas or when you see it in California or when you see it in Idaho. It's different all over the place. We know this. So, okay, so now we need to go see who was before the stop. Can you double check that it's Terry Trahan at 30?
Yes, I did.
It does. Can you you'll write that down?
It's 26. She outbid herself.
Oh, Terry outbid himself.
Mm-hmm.
Can you write that down?
I did.
You did. Okay, good. All right. So you wrote that down. Does everybody? I see that, but it's actually at 20. Thanks, Karen. Karen, I appreciate you double checking on that. I think it's 26 because Terry outbid himself.
Yes.
I'll show you what's next. So, yep, here it said stop even before you said the start price. That's the lag. That's a big lag. Hit refresh. Hit refresh and place your bid as early as you can. Okay, so you did get it. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Karen. Thank you, everybody. This piece right here is a really nice little porcelain, and it's signed. Really, it's a little vase or a little planter. I don't believe that this ever had a lid. Look at the pine cones on that. Isn't that nice? Yes. Thank you. Right. So this pine cone piece right here with no damage on it at all starts at $19. Look, I'm not sure where to put. Look how pretty the painting. Now that's paint. That's not a decal. So we're starting at 19. It's unmarked, which means it's probably a piece of French porcelain sold as a blank. There are no chips or cracks on it anywhere. Look how pretty that is. There's a signature of the painter, which I think we said says Pharrell or something. It's hard. It's hard to see who the signature is, but it's hand painted by someone. And I didn't measure it after I chastised you for not measuring. It's almost 5 inches tall. No chips or cracks on it. Really pretty porcelain for the fall season, and with the cupped sides. I don't necessarily know that this had a lid. It might have. I don't think that it did. I'm pretty certain that it didn't. But it really is a nice, pretty piece of porcelain with the pine cones on it. I'm trying to hold it still and not move it around too much. So I'm going to count this down. Remember, everybody hit refresh. And once again, Tommy, when you see the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on your cell phone, you tell me, and that's when I put the stop in. Okay. And that's going to be different for everybody. So if you like it, put your bid in there. I don't want you to miss out. So 10. I think it's really pretty. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop.
Now?
Oh, no.
You're waiting.
Stop.
There goes the stop. Okay.
Terry at 32.
Let's double check that. Did you refresh? Oh, I don't want to put it there. It'll fall off. Okay, we're trying to keep this moving as fast as possible since it took us so long. We don't want to be here till 2 o'clock in the morning. It was Terry Trahan at 22.
32.
At 32. Terry Trahan at 32 on the pine cones. Thank you, Terry. Terry, I hope all those boxes got to you. And if they didn't, they'll be coming today or tomorrow. Thank you, everyone who placed bids. I appreciate that. We both appreciate you guys being here and doing this with us. It is fun, even when we have to deal with computer problems. Look at that Fostoria Baroque pattern with the chintz etching single light candlesticks. They're in really good condition, and they start at 15, and they stand
5.
They stand 5.5 inches tall. We start out at $15, and this is the blank is called the Baroque pattern, and then the etch on there is chintz, what Fostoria called chintz. Bear with me, I'm not used to. You always hear us say that StreamYard is backwards. When you hold things up and turn things around. I think there you can maybe see the etch by Cambridge. It's nice. So they're both single light candlesticks. They have no damage on them at all, and they're very pretty. Fostoria made such nice fire polished glass. I'm partial to the chintz pattern.
Jeffrey says to hold the edge against your shirt.
Against my what?
Shirt.
Against my what? Oh, shirt. There's that accent again. All right. I thought you said hold it against something else. Is that what they want me to do? Hold it against my, can't do this.
You couldn't move it.
What? You know me, I'm always moving. Here, that didn't help any. Be quiet. Not you, I'm talking to him. Well, shall we count it down? 10, let me put the stop in there. It's pretty. They're going to not ever come back. If anybody is new tonight, they're going to say, what dog and pony show just rolled into town? They're going to kick me off YouTube. 10, 9. It's been one of those days. 8, 7, 6, 5. Watch your screen. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop.
All right. I put it in when he said it, when he sees it. These are nice. Do you guys like Fostoria? I know I do.
Florida at 35.
Did who?
Florida Golden Girl.
Florida Golden Girl at 35. Florida Golden Girl, thank you so much. And you've got that written down. Okay, so we're going to do the invoices and then pack all of the things tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. We've got 287 folks here, and I'm so glad you're with me here on Monday night. And I apologize for the rough start, but we just roll with it. You know, we keep going and laugh. What else can you do? Well, there are other things you can do, but you have to just laugh and keep it going. And you guys are so encouraging, and I appreciate that. Thanks for your understanding. Look at this. Oh, my word. All right. Now, this little thing, I'll get my fingers out of the way. Hold on. The cuteness factor, we're going to start at $22 on this because it is a very unusual, not terribly common porcelain. It's nice porcelain, and look at the cuteness factor on that. If Dee were here, she'd say, oh, how stinking cute. Look at that pup and the basket, and it says family cares. And the 3 pups are down inside. Now we're going to start at $22 on this. It is a nice piece of porcelain. And it's unmarked. I'm getting a real German feel on it. And it's much better quality than would be a Japan piece. And if I ask everybody what kind of a dog, this one said a whippet. I said, I don't think his nose is quite that whippety-ish. But it could be a whippet. But everybody now, oh, I started it. I broke it open. I started it. No chips or cracks, no breaks. It hasn't been repaired. See, Kimmy says not a whippet. I said not a whippet too. This one over here said a whippet. See, they say, somebody said a terrier. Then said a Jack Russell. Maybe it's a cat.
It's a mutt.
But anyway, it's cute. Have you guys seen this before?
Big dog.
I think the high bid right now might be 25.
Yes.
I'm trying to learn how to highlight comments to let everybody know where we are, but I'm not that great at it. So that might be where we are. Look how cute that is. I guess it's the mama carrying the puppies in a basket. No chips or cracks, no repairs. Nice piece of porcelain. Yeah, I'm trying, and I'm doing this as best I can without my, isn't that pretty? So we'll count it down. And I'm going to remove that. That might still be the high bid. Did Heinz bid 57? No, that's ketchup. I know better than that. It was whatever it was before.
That means it's a mutt.
I know. And now I missed my high bidder. So we'll go back and we'll find it. But we'll count this pup down.
It's Gloria.
It's still Gloria? Okay. I think Gloria was the high bidder at 20 something. So we'll count it down, and here we go. Ready? 10. Oh, let me get stop in there. STOP. You guys are so nice to be so patient. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ready, Tommy? 4, 3, 2, 1. And you'll tell me when to hit stop. Ooh. All right, it went in. Yeah, it's way back up there. We have to scroll way back up to find it. I think it's Grace. You're gonna scroll back up and look for it.
I'm trying. I've done it several times. I lost it.
Oh, it's in there somewhere.
Too many people worrying about the bloody dog.
Now they can hear everything you're saying. I hope you'd hear me. So the mouth of the south over there. Did you get it?
It's Gloria.
Yeah, but
25.
all right, I have to write it down on. It's Gloria who? Clapsaddle?
Jacobson.
Oh, thank you, KP. Gloria Jacobson at 25. Dog and Pups, 25. Okay, Gloria. Gloria, if you're new, and I cannot remember if you are or not. Hold on just a second. I know you can hear me typing, can't you? I'm sorry. Is that annoying? I don't know how to do that and not have you hear it. Gloria, I think you might be new to me. I've just posted the email address. And so what you'll do is if you will send me I know, Karen, and that's the way I do it. That's the way we've always done it. They don't listen to your voice. They watch your hand. Oh, I know. Jacobson, what did I say? Gloria Jacobson? That's right, Karen. See, it's because of the lag. I don't put stuff. He doesn't listen to my voice. He watches my hand on his screen to compensate for whatever lag he has, which might not match your lag. Oh, okay. So thank you so much, Gloria. Her name is Jacobson. Okay, I got it.
I'm down to 15%.
Well, after that, I'm on my own. This is gonna be. You ever heard of the Lusitania?
I'll count to 5 after you do, because that's about what it's doing.
We're gonna have to give it to somebody. Finally on chat. Oh, you like the sound when people type. I'll tell you what, you know what, Karen Williams, I'm going to do something with you right now, okay? Oh, I can't do it. Yes, I can. All right. Timeless Tommy is about ready to lose power. You've had 2 weeks to prepare for this. You knew.
The phone just started acting up today.
Karen, would you call out my stuff for me?
KP, there.
All right, KP, will you be my second runner-up? Tommy, you're in timeout. No, I'm kidding. Is it your turn? It is. Pyrex. If Karen, way to go, Tommy. Yeah. If Karen would call out for me, KP, would you be my second runner-up checking? I can't give you wrenches because I'm on StreamYard and I'm not on my. I'm ready to stick a pillowcase over my face and go home. This has been a disaster.
It's fine. It's good.
Next, we have a Vera Bradley pocketbook of a Pyrex. We have 3 people watching now. It dropped. I can't even see. Yes, Tommy dropped the ball. That's right, Kimmy Cat.
No, my service provider dropped the ball.
All right. Press on, you know. We have a Pyrex casserole dish, and we're starting at 18. Now, notice we're starting at 18. It's in its lovely chrome carrier. I love the knobs on these old lids. That is a classic 1920s and 30s lid, and you know it. It's a little one. How big is this little thing? I don't know. A pint, a quart,
Cool.
quart. I don't know. It's a little one. You know, it's just for you and the cat. It's only 8 inches across that way, and I don't know the other way. So it's fine. It's been used.
Good for 2 people.
This is the old one. So you put a little Cornish hen in there. Bake it. 90 minutes at 350. That might dry the bird out, especially that small. Then you put it in its chrome carrier and you sachet out to the dining room. And you put on your Xavier Cugat records, light the candles, and see what happens. Aren't I a good am I a terrible salesperson? Now I need to know which one of you is going to do it for me, Karen and KP. Who's doing it? Because I'll just go with whoever wants to do it for me. I'm going to count it down. I don't even think we have bids. Now, come on now. You can't find these.
KP is doing the winner.
Okay. What did we say we were starting at on the bids? I think we said 18. Now, come on now. 18, you know, with the holidays coming up.
And the holder is perfect.
Have you ever seen a train wreck? You're looking at one right now. Oh, the runaway train went down the track and she blew. Okay, Wendy's at 30. Look at that. Good girl. Wendy, this is a nice one, though. And you know this Pyrex. Oven to the table.
Sandra at 40.
So here comes the countdown. Karen and KP, you got me, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, one of them are going to put in stop, right?
Stop.
No, not you.
I'm just telling you they put it in.
Oh, they did put it in. Karen put it in. Hey, Gerald.
Look up Jeffrey at 50.
What? And you say in your what? Oh, did I snort? That's yours over there. Keep that on that side. Now you have to write this down. And then I have to go, oh, we've got some Carnival glass. We're not taking an intermission tonight. We've wasted too much time. Did we see our winner yet?
Jeffrey Reed at 50.
Well, I didn't see anybody type in that was the winner. Oh, KP just put it in.
Yes.
Jeffrey Reed. Timeless.
I wrote it down.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you believe a Southerner puts up with this Yankee? Remember when I would go to your house and your parents would give me saltines? And I thought it was the biggest deal.
Ritz.
Oh, they were Ritz.
Yeah, that you like.
And don't you have that weird mayonnaise down here?
Hellman's?
No, Duke's.
I don't know. I like Hellman's.
We have a lot of fun. We pick at each other. Thank you so much, everyone who placed a bid. And for those who won and didn't win, I don't even know what I'm saying. This has just been one kind of a thing. Look at this Carnival glass. Oh, my word. We're going to do the two pieces together. Have I only sold? Okay, $19 doll hairs. You get both pieces of Carnival glass. Look at the little. Now, that's not a saucer. It's like a little nappy. And nappies, as we were just chatting earlier, don't have to have a place to put your finger. Grapes and cables. That one is blue. And we look at the base color. Purdy. Look at this little rose bowl. The base color on that is clear, even though it has the marigold finish on it. Now, neither one of these, this one, no chips, no cracks. This one on the foot, a little tiny Just a little tiny whack over there. Just a little tiny nip on the foot. Not bad. Just a little one. See there? You hardly see it. And this is the cutest little rose bowl. I haven't seen this before. Now, again, we're talking about companies like Dugan and Northwood and West. Help me remember Fenton and the 7 or 8 American glass companies that produced Carnival glass in this country from about 1904 into the mid-20s, and then it was not in fashion anymore. So both little Carnival glass pieces for the price of one. And Philip Lane has the high bid right now at, I think Urban Ghost has the high bid right now at 32. I like the pattern on this little tiny rose bowl. You like it? Oh, is it Northwood, Urban? The little rose bowl? I was hoping that it would have peach luster on the top, but there's no peach luster on the top of that, but pretty anyway. We'll count these down. And Timeless, if you'll pass me the next item that's over there, we'll be ready for the next item. And we'll count these down now. 10, 9. Okay, that's coming up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I forgot to do but you can hear me. Sorry, I forgot to do that, but we'll still let Karen and KP put the starts and the stops in for me. And I appreciate that. I really do. Oh, good heavens. I'm not going to be able to get through the night. What do they give you down here? Goodies powder when you have a headache? Do they still give you that? They say take a powder.
I don't even know they made those anymore.
Well, they used to.
I don't know.
It was Jenny Mac at 39, KP. You can hear me perfectly. Jenny Mac at 39.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jenny Mac at 39. Thank you so much. Those are pretty Carnival pieces. Jenny. Now, Jenny, I know you've purchased before. I've got your info. Still, if Gloria Jacobson, and Gloria, if you've purchased before and I'm forgetting, please forgive me. After being on YouTube and eBay for 25 years, sometimes I forget who's purchased before and who has not. So I thank you so much, and I thank everyone who's participating tonight. We're having a good time. You need your root beer and some ginger stuff. I'm telling you what, I'm going to run around the block when I finish this. Well, they don't have blocks where we are now. I'm not in Philly or Jersey. So look at Pink. Look at Pink. Thank you. It's a nice little footed console bowl. Yeah.
I'd say it's a large compote.
A large compote. Put a lot of mayonnaise in that. Put a lot of deviled eggs in that. Well, anyway, you already know that we're 8 inches across. We've got gold encrusted on the outside, and we're starting at it's 5 inches tall. $16 is where we start. $16 on the fire polished Depression era footed compote with gold encrusted design and etched. Wait, is that etched or engraved? Those are engraved. So somebody sat at a wheel and went zzz, 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 and put all that in there. So it's a pretty thing. It does not glow, and you know that. You're trying to rile me up. You know I'm already an overheated downhill wreck, and you're trying to fluster me. I shall not be flustered.
We have Terry at 30.
We have Terry at 30. Terry, please tell me,
31.
did all of my boxes get to you yet, Terry? If not, they're coming. They should be there today or tomorrow. This is a pretty one. I haven't seen this one before, Timeless.
That one's gorgeous.
Yeah. It's and you're right. I mean, you can tell when you, as you said earlier, that was the mold from their candlestick bottle, whatever that was their candlestick mold, and they put a. I mean, somebody didn't do it with hot glue. This was not a craft. This was the company did it, but
that's the Cambridge candlestick.
That's a pretty one. We'll count it down, and I'll try to do the fingers again. 86 in Chicago. Well, Jan Marie, Oh, the little elephant lamp, Ron. Ron, I have to. I'll talk about. I've got elephants. Ron, don't go anywhere. Where are those elephants, Timeless? I can't reach them. Well, I got an elephant for you, Ron. It's not the lamp, but you're gonna love these elephants, I hope. So we'll count this down. 10. Thank you kindly. 8. No, 9 comes in. 10, 9, 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll show you in just a second, Ron. But that lamp, I need to rewire it, and I've got to find a shade. Karen put the stop in. Timeless, you write that down. Oh, you can't see. Oh, you can see it. You can see?
So far.
It looks like, is it? Pardon?
Terry Trehan at 40.
Terry Trehan at 40. Jenny. Oh, I know, Jenny, you came in. Oh, Jenny says, boo-hoo. Her 41 came in just after the stop. We'll find you another one. We'll find you one. Back in the day, you got a bunch of boxes coming to you as well. If you rewire it, please include that original cord with the sail. I love an old cord and the little inline switch on that cord. I need to get a glass globe for it, Ron. Now this might. I'm trying not to blind, classic from the 1930s. God bless our home. In a mirror. And there's this is, of course, Jesus here in this circle. Classic 1930s. This was like walking into the Hallmark store in 1930. There's no way I can show you this without really putting a glare at you. It's $12 with no chips or cracks. Yep, they're in the mail. I mailed everything before I left town, except for so it measures 10 by 4. This is 10 by 4. There's the back with the little hook that has fallen down. And this is foil. So the red is like a foil, like an aluminum foil, and it has a glittery. What would you say? It has a kind of a glittery. It's foil. It's glittery foil. Yeah. And then it has the mirror on it. I know I'm blinding you, and I apologize for that. God bless our home. With the somebody took a tool and went and clipped all of that, the little glass off all of the edges. That's the way it was made. So we'll count this beautiful little thing down. I have something similar to this at my house. I'm trying to get it to work there. Hold it still and it won't blind everybody. You inspired me to change our home decor. Oh, you bought a 20s server. Yes, shiny crinkle, Ron. That's it. When did Jesus pose for that? I know, Tammy. And everyone has different thoughts about facsimiles or images of Jesus. Anyway, it's very certain he didn't look like that. So we'll count this down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Adomania.
That's many. But I have to let my ladies. So there's the stop, Karen. Ooh. Word. Oh, because it could be back in the day. Let's see if they came in. They'll tell me.
Back in the day, 31.
Okay. May I have an intermission?
Sure.
Let me have just a quick little intermission. I'm going to have one of my Crunch Master multi-seed crisps. A savory blend of 4 premium seeds. I'm like a bird. I long to fly away. What's that song? Oh, seed cake. Let's have an intermission. I am tired. I drove 500 miles to get here. And then this one, the best piece of glass, and he went and threw it down the staircase and broke it. Well, I do that too, so I can't.
You should have been there to catch it.
I do that all the time. Okay. Lip smacking, crunching. All right. You know, I had a pit stop in DC, so I really am. I did have a break. Okay. You're a bit blurry.
Well,
I know, DM.
Connie says her parrot died today.
Oh. Go ahead and what? You're having baked chicken? I'm going to have another cracker.
Poor Bungie. Yes,
because
Mrs. Marple loves seed cake.
This says that it's a savory blend of 4 premium seeds. I only got a taste of 3. I'm going back in and see if I can determine what that what that 4th seed is. You want to try one?
And I believe these squirrel nut zippers.
Oh, he's got squirrel nut zippers. He brought his own refreshments. Crunch and smack. I'm sorry about your parrot. Pets are family. Believe me, I know. Oh, how nice for you. Yeah, I can't reach them, but it's very nice. Are you going to throw one at me like I'm gonna throw? No, just throw one.
See?
Oh, why is it wet?
It's not wet. It's slick.
It's slick.
Yes.
I can't get this blooming thing open. What'd you do? Put super glue on it?
Mm-hmm. Each individual one.
You remember that night in 1986? Remember that girl that had a pocketbook that looked like a back seat?
Oh yeah.
It was meant, and we went to that awful dance, that Halloween dance, and I dressed up in 1920s as a flapper. What were you? Frankenstein?
No. I which is speakeasy.
Yeah,
coffee,
I'm sure.
bartender.
They don't want to hear about that.
Her name was Jackie
Mm-hmm.
with a Naugahyde purse.
I remember she had a Naugahyde pocketbook.
It was turquoise.
She was hilarious.
She had the most annoying Minnie Mouse voice.
She did. And then I happen to live on a floor with all the people from Jersey. I think they put all the Yankees in one spot. And you could, there was one Yankee you couldn't stand because instead of saying donkey, he would say donkey.
Oh.
And that used to annoy, he used to get so mad that like I say wooder, but this dude would say it's a donkey. I don't know why we were talking about donkeys anyway.
I know, why?
That has annoyed you for 40 years. Why don't you get over that? How many of you, do you guys do this with your old roommates from high school and well, not, I hope you didn't have roommates in high school. I mean, do you, if you did, we don't want to hear about it. Do you guys do this? Get that man a biscuit. You say donkey? How often does donkey come up? I don't know. Not why were 18 and 19-year-olds talking about donkeys in 1987. See? You're getting torn up just thinking about it. Please don't, not now, because I don't have any deviled eggs. I don't have a 7-Up cake in the freezer. Do you guys?
I've never had one of those.
But they're ready for us to keep going. Shall we carry on when the auction is over? If you guys want to hang out for a while and carry on when the auction is over, I'm not supposed to say auction. Oh, you never comment on what? Never. No, I never comment on how other people speak. But it's fun to have a good time. You refuse to speak to your roommate from college?
He never comments on how they know the donkeys.
If I miss something in the chat, what? It goes too fast. I can't see it. All right. I'm about to show you, I think, my favorite little thing of the night. Now, we were having a discussion. Wait a minute. $8. It's 2 inches. It's 2 inches tall. It's 1900.
Mm-hmm.
And it either says Eunice or eunuch. Now, two very different things. If you would like it to say Eunice from 1900, then that's what it says. If you would like it to say eunuch, breathe, I can't tell. But it's one or the other, and it is a toothpick holder. And either a eunuch or Eunice was there in 1900. And it has no chips or cracks. It's ruby flashed, and it's the cute uterus. Oh, my word. Now, see, now they're really carrying on. Now they are really tearing it up.
You started it.
I did start it. 2 inches tall, $8 from 1900. Now, somebody out there has a granny or a great aunt or an old sister or something named Eunice. And she was somewhere in 1900. Where could she have been?
No.
There weren't any World's Fairs in 1900.
She went to Niagara Falls.
She could have been on the boardwalk in Atlantic City. She could have been in Buffalo, New York. She could have been anywhere. But
Coney Island.
Coney Island. I'll have a knee-high and a hot dog and an orange soda.
Knee-high and an orange is the same thing.
That's right. A knee-high isn't, a knee-high and a foot long. Nobody is interested in poor little Eunice. eunuch from 1900? I thought this was my favorite little thing. And you could put you could put a plum in there.
He aged out of the Vienna fire.
You can put that in front of your kitchen. Huh? So she could, yes, Eunice could have been in Cleveland in 1900. Oh, I do have a bid. I can't see it. Thanks, KP. So $8. You know what we do today when we go and we buy souvenirs? What do? We buy T-shirts that say East Carolina. We buy a hat. We buy a refrigerator magnet. Oh, the old days when people bought this old glass. Well, $8 is the high bid right now, and we're counting it down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8. I'd like another one of those. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can actually put 2 squirrel nut zippers. Oh, no, these aren't squirrel nut zippers. They're peanut chews. A shot glass. You know me. You've known me since I was 19 years old. Mm-hmm. Is this me? Mm-hmm. Did I drink in college? No. They tried to give me 1 sip of a Bartles and James, and I think I had half of a Bartles and James. Do you remember what I did when they gave me half of a Bartles and James? No, I did not throw up. I put on a marching band hat. I took soap powder and I got in the fountain. Remember the fountain out in front of the
and bubbled the
fountain. And bubbled. I put soap powder. I had half of a Bartles and James. And I put soap powder in and I had a trombone. I forgot the trombone because I was a music major then.
76 trombone.
I marched all around the fountain. I put soap powder in it. I never got caught. And I was playing 76 trombones at like midnight in the center of campus on half of a Bartles and James wine cooler. I'm just, what do I do with that? Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm telling all these stories and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Who? Crackers. See, I'm going to get in trouble because I'm running my mouth. Lee Schmitz at 35. Lee, who was Eunice in your? Seriously though, did you have a Eunice? Now, Lee, I know you're new to me. And thank you so kindly. Let me write this down. I can't even see. Are you doing it, Tommy?
I don't know the price. I read his name.
35 SC. It's a good old German name. SCHMITZ. Schmitz. Now, Lee, if you'll send that information to me, I was wild and crazy. Give him half of a wine cooler and a trombone and some soap powder and look out. Lee, thank you. It's a lot of fun. Seriously, though, do you have a Eunice? I'm just curious because a lot of us have. I'd love to know if there's a Eunice in your family. That could be a name. So thank you, Lee. If you'll send me that information to oldcuriosityshop99@gmail.com. Listen, see what Bonnie said. Did you die?
Yes.
Oh, he can't see it. Poor thing. All right, hand me something.
You got the elephants.
Oh. Okay. Somebody was asking about elephants. I hope you're still here. These are nice. Now, let me run my mouth. Where are we starting? 19?
Sorry. 19.
19. These are 1930s, made in Japan, ceramic, glazed, bookends, a pair of elephants. There are a couple of glaze skips, but there are no chips, no cracks, no repairs. Now we know what a glaze skip is, and I'll try to find, here's a glaze skip right here. See that there? You say, well, how do you know it's not a chip? Well, a glaze skip will be rounded, where the glaze was traveling and then like lava, it just stopped and it's rounded. Chips are going to have jagged, you know. So that's a glaze skip right there. Look at these. There's the 1930s made in Japan. Yeah, one money. It's a set. I have never seen these before. Look at that blue. Isn't that blue color just beautiful? So this would be the bookend. Now these aren't, you're not going to be holding up a whole set of Encyclopedia Britannicas with these. You're only going to hold up a couple little, just a few little books, but they'll go like, probably meant to go like that because that's the flat side. But you want to turn them that way. These are beautiful. The condition is excellent on these. And at the moment, the high bid appears to be 30, and I'll try to highlight some of these. I do not think these will hold up cookbooks. They're not terribly heavy. They're small ceramic, and they're only 3 inches tall. They're very small bookends. Very small. And just adorable. And we were chatting earlier about the does it glow, and oh, poo-poo, it doesn't glow, and the whole, oh, is the trunk up or down? Oh, poo-poo, the trunk is down. I know where the up trunk comes from, but that doesn't mean that elephants with a down trunk, that they have any less value, and we know that. But it seems like people just get on a bandwagon where, oh, if the trunk isn't up, it's no good. Listen, if the trunks were up, they would probably be chipped and cracked and broken. So
he's down because he's pushing the books with his
head. He is pushing the books with his head, and the trunks are down. And how do I get rid of that? I do it that way. Okay, so these are really, really cute. I love the color on them and the design. I'm impressed with some of the Japan pieces. Some of them were of lower quality. These are nice. So we'll count the elephants down.
They're very well designed.
There are interior designers on the East Coast that buy things like this to display. Yeah. Yep. Well, not everybody believes in luck. I personally don't believe in the concept of luck. Some people do, and that's wonderful. But to me, because I don't believe in luck, I don't care what their trunks are doing. I respect all cultures, and I know that some people will only buy them if the trunks are up because of the luck thing, but I don't believe in luck. That's just me. So as far as what their trunks do on my end, trunks. Did I say trucks? Yeah. So yeah. They're pottery. It's ceramic with a glaze on it. See? It's ceramic with a glaze.
They're weighted.
Yeah, they are weighted. Thank you for saying that. Gerald was asking if they're pottery. So we'll just wait a second and see if there are any other questions. Look at his little hiney. It's not that little. Ron, do you collect elephants? There were cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, there ain't gonna be no unicorn. We used to sing that in camp. Did you sing that? You didn't sing it? It must have been Did anybody sing that? What year? These date to the 30s. The mark on the bottom is a made in Japan mark, which puts it before the war. This is definitely a before the war. Yeah, going head to head. Oh, you know the unicorn song? Cat? And there were humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. And cats and rats and elephants. They remind me of Frankorama pottery. I can see that. Can you see that?
Yeah, because it's a beautiful sculpt.
Yeah. All right, so we'll count these beautiful little blue elephants down. What a pretty color. And, you know, I think about the Fiesta colors and how in the 1930s, we went to these bold, a lot of primary colored dinner sets and whatnot, and vases and pottery and things. And it was a lot of that then.
It's very much that blue electric.
Very much that blue. So 10, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, they made mugs? Timeless Tommy. We'll put these over here and we'll keep our eyes on that. And we're going to get rid of this. Get your bids in now because we're going to get rid of this quickly. I need to speed it up. While I'm waiting to see who our winner is, we'll go ahead with this. It's a blow mold. I don't have the light, but you know where to get them. What is it that you have around here? Hobby Lobby. You can go to the stores and get the plugs.
But that one's the Empire, isn't it? Empire Plastics.
This one is not marked. There's no. Are you seeing who won the elephants, Tommy?
Nah, I can't see anything.
Okay, I want to say congratulations to the elephant winner.
It's one of Empire's molds.
We haven't started this one yet. We're waiting to see who won the elephants. Terry Trahan is your winner. He outbid himself. KP, is Terry the winner at 42 on the elephants? I don't know, Jenny. I don't have it. So we'll wait to see. Oh, correct. Oh, you can't see it. Okay. So it is correct. Oh my word. All right. You can't see, his cell phone died and his charger doesn't work. So I have a blow mold. That's correct. Okay. You got it? I told you. Terry Trahan.
Yeah, I got it.
41?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The blow mold, this one, yeah, it was stamped on the bottom, but it looks like it didn't stamp all the way. Is it Empire? I guess so. What'd you say?
It's the Empire mold.
From Tarboro?
Yes.
North Carolina? Okay. It does have a little bit of fading on the front. So the cheeks are a little faded. I guess if I hold it, I don't want you to be disappointed. And we're going to start out with this blow mold at 15. Scott, one day you should go to Terry Trahan. I know. I said I want to see Terry's house. $15. No chips, no cracks, no breaks. You get your own electric cord. But I want you to know that there is a little bit of fading, especially on the cheekbones. This was in a window and it got some sun. So that's, what happens to these. When they're faded, I always stick an orange light bulb in there. So at least at night, you get a full orange glow. So, but be aware. A little bit of fading. Can you see that? That's the side that was not in the sun. That's the side that was in the sun. But it's getting harder to find these blow molds of the cat and the pumpkin. All right, where am I here? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and count this down. You had one in your good memories. They say you need fresh C batteries in your cell phone. He's phasing out over there. It's past his bedtime, I guess. 10, 9, 8. How old is this? They were made in the 60s and the 70s. One thing I did learn is You'll see a date on there that'll say like 1967. I read where that was the date that the mold was created. That doesn't mean that that particular one was made in 1967, but they dated the mold. Is that right, Tommy?
Correct.
So this could be in 1966, 67, 68. The blow mold people know. I don't know. But you have to watch those dates on them. I don't see anywhere where it's got the.
I don't see it either.
Yeah. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll get that out of the way, and then we'll do this next. Okay, so we'll wait and we'll see.
I should have brought a bunch more story. I had tons.
Blow mold. Karen put the stop in, and I'll wait, Karen. And while we're waiting for Karen to tell me, you can all ooh and ah over this thing. Did you wash this? Because I think I feel a little kitchen grease.
I don't cook in grease.
I think you were grilling some ham hocks or something.
Gross.
Well, I eat muskrat, and he's always telling me off about that. All right, Marie Hart. Wait, who is it? Mare, M-A-R-E, Mare Hart at 40. All right, Mare Hart. Mare, I think you've won from me before. Just remember, everybody, thank you so much. And I want to do those invoices tomorrow morning. So if you can email me tonight, if you're new, if you're old, don't worry. I mean, if you've won before, I got you. You're welcome, Mayor. But if you're new, because I'm going to be up early tomorrow morning because I'm not going to be around here all day. And then we have to pack the stuff. So I'm going to do the invoices early tomorrow morning. So if you'll let me, all right, this is a piece of double heart Imperial. What did we say, 22? We're going to start?
20.
Oh, 20. All right.
10 inches.
It does not have any chips. Unbelievable on what I always call a sawtooth top, but some people corrected me and said, don't call it that, but I've always called it sawtooth. I think you can call it different things. Zipper top, sawtooth top, whatever. But there are no chips on that. It is heavy. It's pressed glass. This is not EAPG. I'm sorry. It's not American Brilliant. It is EAPG. It's pressed in a mold. According to Timeless Tommy, it's made by Imperial. And I have no need to doubt him because he studies his books. 1914-ish. And it's got double hearts on it. And it is heavy. We probably think this is a big fruit bowl. It's 9 inches across. They would call these orange bowls. You'd see them advertised a lot as an orange bowl, meaning, you know, for the fruit. But it's a nice big one. And isn't that pretty? Oh, my gosh, at Christmas time. You know what you do? You put your Christmas lights in it. You put your mercury balls in there.
And even Valentine's.
Valentine. Well, let's get through Christmas before he's trying to get to Valentine's already. We'll get to Valentine's in a minute. But Christmas time, you put your Christmas balls in there and put a string of lights in. Put that on your coffee table. You're going to be only one that has it. All the facets here will reflect the light all over the ceiling. You will be hot to trot. It's very heavy. It doesn't have any chips or cracks on it at all. This must weigh 8 pounds. Yes. Good night, Vicky. Thanks for being here. Fruit and cloves. Yes. Take oranges and put the little cloves in them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Pollarders.
And decorate with that. What? Take a polygraph test.
No, they're called pollarders.
Polygrip, what?
Hollanders.
We don't have that in New Jersey. Pollender. He says it's called a pollender. I say it's an orange with cloves stuck in it. But put gloves on. Have you ever tried to do that without a thimble? Ooh! No, they're saying pomanders. Is that what it is? P-O-M? All right. No, pomander. They're spelling it all different ways. They say I don't know what I'm talking about. He didn't need to hear that. 10. Wait, do we have a bid? Ham hock with cloves. Yeah, he's going to put a ham hock in. That's what he's going to do.
That's disgusting.
Do you put and you put paprika on your deviled eggs, don't you?
Yes.
See, I knew it. 10, 9, 8. See, I dish it out because he can take it. And he dishes it out because I can take it. 10. Put kittens in here? What? 10. I don't want to pursue that. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Would you that is heavy. Oh my word. The email address, Mayor, is pinned way up at the top. I will put it back in there. It's oldcuriosityshop99@gmail.com. It's way up at the top. But let Tommy, if you'll write down our winner, and then we'll get that done. And would you mind? Okay, let's wait and see. Oh, you call them dressed eggs. Okay. Coated fruits. We'll wait and we'll see. Karen put the stop in. Karen, can you confirm whether it's mini at... I'll let Karen confirm. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for Karen and KP to make the confirmation.
KP's been calling.
Oh, wordsmith, you did. Tommy, if you'll write down mini at 65. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These are wonderful. Got 3 of them, and it's all for one price. You're going to get all 3 mini candelabras. And I'm trying to remember, I believe it was Westmoreland. But I'm saying I'm going off of this brain, which malfunctions frequently. I want to say Westmoreland. There are no chips or cracks on the 3 mini candelabras. You get all 3 of them, $12, all 3 of them. So it's an offer up. It's fire polished glass. It's good glass. It stands. They are adorable. They stand 4.5 inches to the top, and I'll just let you see the one. But you don't get 1. You don't get 2. You get 3. Sure, you can go out and find some candles that will fit down in there. What size? I think it's a little bit bigger than birthday candle, maybe.
Like the Christmas tree candles.
The little Christmas tree candles, you know.
Little Germans.
Yeah, the little German. That's right. You can find some little candles for them. Just don't let the candles burn down because these will crack, right? Blow your don't put candles in these and then go take a Calgon bath. No, 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 no. You'll come back with cracks in your candlesticks. Look at these adorable things. And I've been collecting these, waiting to put 3 of them together. How about on the children's table at Christmas? Remember when you were a child and you had to eat at the folding table out in the kitchen? Put these on the children's table at Christmas. Don't give them the good Fostoria to drink out of. But teach them to respect the flame. You know, that would liven up the children's table. On your mantle, oh my word.
And they catch so much color. They're gorgeous.
They're so pretty. You can tell good glass. And Westmoreland, if Westmoreland made these, we have a Westmoreland candy box coming up. You're going to fall out of your Naugahyde recliner when you see that candy box by Westmoreland. It's coming up in a minute. So are there any questions? Little lumineers. Oh, a Ginete. Yes. Yeah, now we're talking about Vinny. I don't know where Vinny is. I gave him the link and he didn't show up. Neither did David or Tammy. And Dee is doing a sale on another channel tonight. Okay. There's room for all of us. I don't always get to their sales. I'm playing. 10. It's hard to do this. I don't think I can do it. Yes, I can. 10. 9. Wait, what's our high bid? See, I normally have somebody who's on audio, but you know I had problems tonight and I couldn't get my audio. Bonnie Abrams at 32, I think is the high bid right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did Westmoreland mark all their stuff? No. You get labels on the early stuff, which wash off. You get a little sticker on some of the early Westmoreland. I've had many pieces of Westmoreland with a little tiny little circular foil label. And then when you get into the 70s, like Imperial, the I and the G, the W and the G, it seems like a lot of people started marking things around the late 60s into the 70s. So good question. And let's see what we've got. It's Terry Trahan at 61. Thank you, Terry. What are you going to do with these? Let me write this down before I forget.
Got it.
You got it. The candles. And once again, for those of you who have won multiple items, you'll get one invoice from me. If you won items purchased, we'll put them all in. You know how we'll do it. Thank you, Terry. Thanks, everybody who placed bids. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me have a little sip. Now, I said, Timeless Tommy, pick some things for the auction. He's bringing stuff out. No, not that. How about this? No, not that. Well, you look around and find something. This is sitting over there. And I said, what about that? You do want to sell it. I'm not making him sell this. But he didn't think anybody would want it. What just fell out of it? Dirt. Let's talk about it. It's amethyst glass, which looks black. But when I go up to the light, look how purple that is. You see that? We can see it. You can't. It's definitely amethyst. Not only is it painted, what is it? It's a glass vase. What are we starting at? This is nice. It's from the 30s. It is 10 inches tall.
22.
$22. I've never seen one decorated like this before. Now, the first thing you're going to say is, oh, it's all coming off. Okay, that's charming.
It's sugared. It's gloss beads.
It's sugared. So it's painted, and then it's sugared, and it is a piece of amethyst glass, which looks black, and that's the original old decoration on there from the era of the 1930s. Now, there's a little bit of roughness around the top, and we've got a couple little flea bites at the top. So there's a flea bite there, and there's another flea bite there. There's a little roughness around the top. But how beautiful is that decoration? And you know what? If you're a crafter and you really want to see if you can recreate that, I wouldn't attempt it unless you really know what you're doing. I'd leave it just like it is. It's pretty stable. It's not chipping off, other than that from age, that little bit has come off. So amethyst glass from the 30s, decorated in a decorating room. This isn't something that somebody would have done at home. At that time, they would not really you could paint things, but to be able to apply these glass beads and fire it on there, you'd have to do that in the factory. So I just love the deck. I couldn't believe it when he pulled this out. I said, we love black glass, and somebody's going to flip over that. Let's try to get you to see how amethyst it is. I'm putting my light. Are you seeing now how it's glowing purple? Can you see that, cats and kittens? Let's turn it this way. So I want you to see. Stick it. I hope it doesn't break. So it's totally amethyst, which ends up, we hear people say, and some black glass is black glass. I don't have any tonight. But I'm over the moon about that. I like how dark the colors are on the muted. The color muted. The colors.
Yeah, they're very soft.
Yeah, and there's the rose and the leaves, a yellow rose and a red rose. That yellow thing might not be a rose. A yellow orchid and a red rose and the green leaves. And that's just a nice little piece from the 30s. Somebody wants us to talk. Will you tell stories? We'll tell some stories at the end, Bonnie, if you'll hang out. How would one clean it without removing? You don't clean it at all. That's a good question, Kat. There really isn't any. You would do nothing to this.
Use the canned air.
Blow on it to get the dust off. But I'll tell you this, there really isn't anything to clean off of it. It's not dirty, I can tell you that. But it's like crystal sugar. It's not falling off. I mean, I can rub it here and it's not coming off, but you certainly don't want to take anything more than just a feather duster to it. It's not dirty. I mean, you can clean this glass with a warm sponge and a warm sponge, but yeah, yeah, I wouldn't do anything else to it. All right, so okay, so we'll count it down, and let's look and see if we can find out where we are with the bid on this vase. I hope you guys are keeping up with it. It looks like perhaps mini at 30 is our high bid. So the high bid right now might be, I think, is 30. So if you're interested, place your bid. We're counting it down. Was that decorated after it was bought? I highly doubt it.
No.
Because of the decoration. More than likely, almost certainly with the crystal on there, this was done in the factory.
That was a very expensive.
Or in a decorating room of some retailer. You can, yeah. And the decoration on it fits the era as well. So this isn't an old piece of glass and then somebody decorated it in 1982. That's an old finish and an old decoration on the glass. Yeah. Okay, so 30 is the high bid and we're counting it down 10. We give you plenty of time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And someone will place the stop in, and I'm going to hand that over to you. And we're going to do these next. Oh, I'm waiting to see. So the stop is in there. Yeah, I like that very much as well. I think my lights, I don't like the way. Although if I fiddle with this, I can't see.
Yeah.
Is that good? That was better?
Mm-hmm.
Or is that better?
No, it's down. Yes.
Those.
Right there.
Okay. Oh, now I can't see. Bonnie Abrams at 35. Thank you, Bonnie. And thank you, everyone who placed bids. I appreciate that. Did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
Bonnie Abrams at 35. Here we go, loop-de-loo. It is now, believe it or not, it's 9:45. And with all of my mouth running, which I take responsibility for, and with all the starts and stops because of the problems that I had with the infrastructure, we're moving along and we're almost finished. We're going to run a little bit after 10. And then since I told you about me drinking half of a wine cooler and getting in the fountain, I have to think of something about you. I have to think for a minute. I know there's something ridiculous that you did. It'll come to me. All right, one money. You get all of this. You get that and these. Now those lights are too bright. I hope that works. So we're starting at $8. You get the little Pottery cat. Many companies made something like this. And you know what? You can stick whatever you want in that hole on the back of the cat, which could be a succulent, which could be cotton balls, which could be an air freshener or a peanut chew. Isn't that cute? So we get this little dude. He's Pottery. He's got no mark on him. And the two kitty cat salt and pepper shakers in excellent condition, except one jewel fell off of the neck of this kitty cat. And I'm sorry because... So the jewel on his neck right there fell off. It would look like his friend over here. So give each other a kiss. Now they are salt and pepper shakers. No flea bites on their little ears. KB is in at $10, which looks like our bid. These are salt and pepper shakers. We have one missing plunger or whatever they are. What am I trying to say? Cork. And one is there. So the cool little mid-century kitty cats with their rhinestone eyes. And remember, this one's missing its little necklace bead, so you're going to have to go find one. But you'll get these two, and you get the pretty little yellow pottery kitty as well. Yeah, easy fix. Which one has the lazy eye? I do. I have a lazy eye. So there are no damage on the cats. Except the missing bead. Yeah, okay. And then the yellow, the little yellow kitty here, which is also pottery. And the lights are really washing it out. So we'll count these down. The high bid right now looks like it's $21. And we'll count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No litter pan required. I need another peanut chew. It's been a funny day. I can't get this open. I think you put super glue on these. All right. Cat law. Cat law at 25. We got you. Now, cat law, I think you're new to me as well. Oh, thank you. I will email information, Scott. I've watched. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm not going to send any invoices tonight, but I will be up early tomorrow morning and I'll work on them. So thank you so much, Cat Law. And thank you, everyone. Let's do this. It's only 10 of. Wow. Here is a satin glass Westmoreland, late 20s into the 30s, enameled candy box. They called them box, right out of the beautiful era of the 20s. Wow. It's gorgeous. $20 for an opening bid. We're going to really hop, skip, and jump because we've got some stuff to get through. So let me tell you, 3 legs. Wow, that's beautiful. It's sort of an amber, honey amber color, and it's satin. And just take a look at that with enamel on the lid. See the enamel paint on the lid? Hold it still. It's gorgeous.
19.
Pardon?
19.
We have a bid of 25. No damage on it. It's a gorgeous, was Westmoreland? Westmoreland. Circa 1930-ish, somewhere in there. It's a really pretty candy dish with a candy box, once again, from that era, with no issues with it at all.
The enamel is perfect.
The enamel is perfect. And the enamel is black and blue. See? And little yellow dots. Tracy Shepard. Hey, Tracy, you have the high bid, and now Minnie came back in at 35. All right, everybody, I'm going to count this down. It's a gorgeous candy dish. All right, so we're going to go ahead and count this beautiful piece down. If you'd like to place a bid, go ahead and do that. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a nice one. And it has, I forgot that it has an optic. There's an optic to it. I didn't mention that, a rib optic. I didn't see that, did you? I didn't see it. I missed it. Tracy Shepard might be the winner. And Tracy, if you are, you got a pretty one. Where do we start on this one, Tommy? And I'll wait to see who my winner is. Oh, the light is washing it out. It's Tracy Shepard at 50. You got that? Tracy Shepard. Thank you, Tracy. Congratulations and thank you so much. I appreciate that. Send me that information. $12 you recognize. The basket weave, 1930s Japanese little biscuit jar with its handle. These are always missing or torn, slam up, as you say in the South. We have a different phrase for it in the North, but I'll use the Southern phrase. It's torn, slam up. But the handle on this one is beautiful. No condition problems with that at all. Cute little biscuit jar. You always get crazing with these old Japanese pieces, but no staining. So look in there. Why didn't you bring this with ginger snaps? He said he had ginger snaps in it. No, what would you put in it? You would put pecan sandies. No. All right, no problems with it at all. Isn't that the cutest little biscuit jar? 1930s Japanese. What's it say on the bottom? 1930s Japanese. I know you can't see it. Yeah, you can put anything in here for your kitchen. It's cute. It's a nice condition. It's a nice, I love the colors on it. It's a Majolica glaze. Yeah, wouldn't you say? Embossed with fruit, nicely colored, basket weave. I know it's being washed out at the moment. My lights are being poopy heads. Yeah, there's fruit on the side as well. There we go. You got to get it just right. So it's a cute little thing. And can you put info in, please? Karen, are you asking me to put info in? What info are you asking me to put in? My email address? It's oldcuriosityshop99@gmail.com. It's also pinned at the very top of the chat. So anyone here who needs my email, you just go way up to the top and it's in there. And I did have it in the other live stream, but that failed. And okay. No, Scott KP. I'm not sure. Okay, so we'll count this one down. 10. 9, 8. I'm not sure what the high bid is. $26 is the high bid. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the 1930s biscuit jar from the Empire of Japan. So I'm waiting to see. Oh, I can't. You're making a lot of noise over there. Oh, it's Justine Janisnewski. You have to write this down. Justine Janisnewski at 28. Janiszewski. at 28. I know, and I know Justine because Justine has bought before, so I've got your information. Thank you, Justine. And congratulations and thank you. Let's finish up with let's do what we can here. We'll get through. Now this we said, this is a muffinier, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
So a muffinier would be for powdered sugar, as you know. I think we both agree that it is a muffinier. So typically powdered sugar would be put in these. You saw these on the table. Into the 30s, they were making them from Japan, but by that time, they really disappear after the. I don't remember what we said.
Started late Victorian.
And this is an old one. This is turn of the century. So it's like a Spanish lace type, and it's opalescent, and it's glass, and it's a pretty one. He is over there trying to quietly unwrap peanut chews, and it didn't work. I don't know what we said, but we've got to start at $15 on it. And I don't know if we identified which glass company. You guys, some of you will know. That's a nice old original lid, which screws on and off just as it should. Just as it should. There is no damage at all. It's threaded at the top, as you can see, and it's a pretty little, like a Spanish lace type of a pattern. And it is glass. And muffiniers would sit on the table, and it could be part of your breakfast set or dessert. Anything that was served that needed powdered sugar sprinkled on it.
And that's not painted. That is
no, that's not paint.
Glass.
Yeah, it's not paint. The opalescence is in the glass. And they call them sugar shakers. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So. And, I suppose somebody is going to want to put cheese in there for their pizza. I don't know if it will come out of there or not. It might. But these are not. This is old. This is late Victorian to Edwardian. This is probably 1890 to 1915. It's a big spread, but I'm not, I don't pose as an expert. I just give, with this, I can just give it. Someone out there might know the maker and the pattern. A lot of you know because you're very specific. Could be Fenton, I agree. And I thought it was Floyd, that it might have been a Fenton piece. It is made in a mold, so it does have mold lines. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it, because a lot of blown glass was blown in a mold. And but there's no damage on it. It's nice and clean, and that's just a beautiful little muffinier. Make sure you steer clear. Near and dear. The high bid right now is Florida Golden Girl. Oh, you collect muffiniers. Oh, you have a collection of them.
Oh, wow.
Karen, how many muffiniers do you have? Do you know who the maker is? We didn't have time. Yeah, it's a pretty piece. I'm glad. Well, we'll count it down. The high bid at the moment is a Florida Golden Girl. Oh, I can't highlight you there. I did. A Florida Golden Girl at 50 is our high bid now on the. Listen, you're going to be the only one to powder your sugar. You could even put. Have you had your sprinkle today? Remember that? I'm getting vulgar at 10 p.m. You could even put a little, powder in there for when you powder your, whatever you powder, if you don't like sugar. 10, 9, 8, 7. That's an old one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on that beautiful old glass muffinier. That was a purdy. You're in trouble over that
I know.
because you broke the bowl. I'm going to tell you what he did.
I'm really, really sad about it.
You should be. You need to put some Jeanette powder in it and give it to Vinny. All right, Karen Williams. Who's my winner? The winner is a Florida Golden Girl at 57. Timeless Tommy will make a note of that. A Florida Golden Girl at 57. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Florida Golden, and everyone else who placed bids. With your permission, would it be okay if we proceed about another 10 minutes or so?
Sure.
Because we just got a couple little piddlies, and I wasted so much time with the debacle at the beginning of the show. So therefore, we'll go another second or two. So thank you, kind folk. I just love these boxes, and I've often talked about, well, I guess I've talked about why I like them so much. But with this piece here, the box, we're going to start out at $15. And the condition is excellent. We all know, oh, the days. Your grandmother, she graduated from high school, and her grandmother bought her the Hope Chest. People have different names for it. And they would sometimes give you a little one. You go to the bank, you open up a checking account, you might get one. Men had them on their dressers, women had them on their dressers as well. This is the little one. And look at the decal on the top. It's a paper that's put on there. And that may be a totally fictitious scene.
And the rest of it is like a pressed back chair.
Well, it does look like a pressed back chair. But the scene on the top is pretty.
So that's an earlier one.
And it's nice because we've got all 4 feet. We have the clasp. And this is all pressed wood, of course, nicely done on the top. There's the hinges on the back. This one does not have a mirror in it. And it is not stamped. Sometimes you'll see Lane, stamped in there. What were some of the other companies? I can't think now. Lane. I just always think of Lane, but there were other. I mean, every furniture company made these. Lane. You guys tell us.
Mr.
Yeah. There were other. Your grandmother had one. How many of you remember, I remember sneaking into my father's room, and up on the dresser, he had one, something like this. And I would open it, and in there would be like his pinky ring, a money clip, a tie bar, some tie clips, some cufflinks. There was a picture of his grandfather in there playing baseball, just little things that were my father's. And how many of you got into your mother's jewelry box when you weren't supposed to? Mm-hmm. Does that bring back memories? You came home early from school, your mother wasn't there, or she was reading a woman's magazine out in the kitchen, and you slipped into her bedroom and got in there and played around with the jewelry. Did you get caught? Doing that? I don't believe chocolate came in one like this.
Stationery in the catalogs came in a lot of them like that.
I can't say that. I don't know that chocolate would have come in this one.
In the gift section of the drawers.
It's a nice one for jewelry and things. I've seen boxes and tins and things, but oh, you still have your mom's jewelry box filled with the jewelry in it? You had a Lane cedar chest. You got yours when you graduated from high school. The high bid right now is 30, and we will count this down because I've talked enough. Oh, that's neat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I don't think they put chocolate in these cedar-lined boxes, but I've never known one to have chocolate in it, not like this, but they didn't necessarily come with anything in them. They could, but they didn't necessarily have to come with anything in them. It's like a treasure chest. And oh, I know, it's always fun to open up that little box and see what's inside. I don't know what happened to the one my father had, but I remember all the little things in there. All right, let's see who we've got. We're waiting for the big announcement. Minnie at 35. Winner is 35. Okay, the box. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Let's begin to wrap this up. Let's do that. And then I'll do maybe one more item of mine, and we might call it a day because it has been, oh my goodness. I will not have any problem sleeping tonight. Tonight. Shall I tell them what you did? You know I'm going to do it anyway. It doesn't matter if you tell me don't tell them. I'm going to tell it anyway. So here's what I'm going to tell you. And this does belong to Timeless Tommy because I was helping him pick out some things for the auction tonight. And I said, ooh, look at that Art Deco berry bowl with the master berry bowl with the matching 6 berry bowls. You'll notice that we have 6 lovely berry bowls. What's the price? I don't remember. I think because now that we don't have, I'm going to tell you in a minute what someone did. It's Art Deco 1930s glass. It's kind of a $12 is all. 12 doll hairs for this.
That's what you said.
Is that what I said? Is that what he had said? I guess that's what I had said. $12. You're going to get 6 1930s pinkish. Salmony pinky dessert bowls, now berry bowls. They did have the master berry bowl that matched. Until someone decided to throw it on the kitchen floor. It happens. I break stuff. I'm like a bull in a china store, so I'm just picking at him, but he did break it.
That's worse.
Yeah, no, I do it too. We all, if you're in this business, if you're in the glass business, you're going to break something, but let's be happy with what we've got. 6 of these octagon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll hold them still. They're still cute. Oh, they're telling you off for breaking that. He can't see it because his cell phone died. Oh, they're tearing you up. So he can't see it. He can go back. If I'm lying, which I am, he can go back and see the. He can go back and see.
What's worse?
He can go back and see that.
I had it wrapped up in the box.
Yeah, well, that's. If you didn't have so much stuff all over the floor, and so you got it. Aren't these? We don't know who the maker is. We couldn't figure it out. Jeffrey said, it happens. We are only humans. Don't worry. Jeffrey, you didn't say don't worry to me when I broke something. Why are you all worried about him? You didn't cry for me when I broke something.
You're not
Because I'm picking, because I'm not human. See, I know I'm a Yankee, right? I have a carpet bag out in my truck, so watch it. So where were we now? I don't know. What's the? This is perfect for your rice pudding. No, what do you eat down here? Banana pudding.
Yes, banana pudding.
And you can't say pudding. It's nana pudding.
Ambrose, I don't say nana.
Yes, you do. They measure 4 inches across. It's perfect for your nana pudding or your grits.
Ambrosia.
You can put grits in it. Watergate salad.
Would be lovely.
Okay. Do you have 5 or 6? Karen, we got 1.
6.
Don't give away the surprise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the 6th one? You left it?
No, I guess that's it. I thought it was 6. Must be 5.
Did you break one of the little ones?
No.
Weren't there 6 of the? Go dig through that box again. Oh my goodness. I thought there were 6 of these. What happened? Wait a minute. Retract your bids. No, I hear something in there. He's over there digging through a box. Maybe there's only 5 of them. Hold on. Thank you, Karen, whoever asked that. He can't find it. He broke it. All right, we got 5. I thought there were 6 of them. We both thought there were 6 of them. Thank you for catching that.
Yep, 5.
What? 5. Boy, the deal is good. This is an offer down. Starting at 9 cents. Starting at 9 cents, will anyone offer me 8 cents? No, I'm kidding. You get 5 of them. Oh, they say you've been at the Bartles and James. So you get 5 of them. Okay. But they're still deco. They're still cool. When you go home, if you find the 6th one, we're going to give it to you. If he finds it.
I'll just throw it in.
Anyway. What? Oh, they said they should send me back to school. They kicked me out. I was taking up too much space. They don't even want it. They're not bidding on it because you broke. They're protesting. Do we have a bid on these? Sandra retracted her bid. No, please retract let's start all over. Put your bids if you want them. Somebody's going to bid just because I'm being mean to you. Oh, listen, trust me. Don't think for 1 minute. Do it all over? Okay. Hi, good evening. We have 5 bowls. Oh, we got a bid, $12.
Throw this one in with you.
No, that doesn't match. And you almost broke that. You could put cat food in that. And pick up that napkin. I don't want to lose my deposit. This is it. 25. Bonnie Abrams. I think it's a sympathy bid. He's ready for me to get back on I-95 North. 5. No. Do they still have? Remember that barn that had pantsuits too out on 301 South? There was a barn. They tore it down. Didn't it say pantsuits?
Yeah,
2
painted on the outside.
2 for how much? It was 2. $7.99, like 2 pantsuits, and it was painted on the side of a barn. I got the biggest kick out of that. 10. Put these down. This is bad. The high bid is 29 cents. No, $25. 10, 9. We're having a lot of fun tonight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Turn around. 2, 1. Oh, I hope I don't slip on that napkin that you dropped on the floor. These are greasy too. You didn't wash these. They're covered in
Stuff's not greasy.
Brunswick stew drippings. Okay. I can't believe that they're still watching us. Or me.
Like a pig in that light.
I told you to turn that light off. Turn it off. I don't know why that.
Not me.
I can't reach that. No, not that. They can't see. No, okay, you can leave that off, I think. Wait, I can't. It's KP. No, who? Tracy who? Quartermain? All right, write this down. I'm trying KP, but I have. Wait, it keeps moving. It's Tracy Shepherd at 25. Tracy Shepherd, like shepherd's pie.
Got it.
For 25.
Okay.
That's it.
Not those two?
No, I've had it.
Okay. Well, you should be exhausted.
I'm ready to go to bed.
After that drive.
Oh, I'm playing. You know what? I did have 2 other things, but do you want me to do one more thing? I always ask them that. Let's save this. I don't feel like doing the tomato. We're going to do that.
Just ask them.
No, we'll do this. We'll just do this. All right. 10. This is a made in Japan. Now he is a beagle, right? Look at that little.
Nice little Spanish thing.
Stick a fork in it. And thank you, Shepherd. What's the first name for winning? Tracy?
Yeah.
We start at 10. Look at that little face. He's a little made in Japan, probably in the 60s. This is after the war. Joe Cocker.
That's what I said, Cocker Spaniel.
Isn't that what I said? No, I said beagle.
You said beagle.
I said bagel. I'm going out for bagels. Can you get a good bagel around here?
Bagel shop closed.
Of course. So he doesn't have any chips or cracks on him at all. No, they say it's a spaniel. You see? But the legs were never broken on it and glued, so no decapitation. He wasn't fixed, or she. I don't know how you tell. Well, I know how you tell, but you can't tell by looking under there. Well, on the real animal you can, but I don't think you can tell on this one. Look at that little face. So he's cute. What? Get some grits? Yeah. Oh, look, professional wrestling at Dorton Arena. Look, there's a cardinal in that there magnolia tree. Listen, being like one of the only Yankees in the South, I got picked on all the time. And I had a real South Jersey accent then. My accent is gone now because I've been all over the place. But, oh, boy, they tore me up.
It's because you called them collards.
Make him talk Jersey. So do you do this in other countries? Are my friends from England here? Do you tease each other, England, people from the UK? If you come from the Northland or you have Cockney, I don't even know if you can say Cockney anymore. Is that an insult?
I shouldn't think so.
Well, I don't know. Everybody gets, but do they do that in other countries? Do you sort of, jokingly pick at the different accents. We do that here. Some of the best skits, like on Saturday Night Live, when they do the Californians. Really? Do you know the Californian skit? Or who's the one that goes, and she's from like Indiana or something. She's like a typical Indiana housewife. Now everybody from Indiana just unsubscribed. Oh, come on, Lorraine. Oh, it's 3:00 in England. Sometimes your California accent comes out when you get drunk. Minnie has a bit of 15. Yes, Lorraine. Isn't it fun to sort of like pick at other people's accents for the fun of it? I love making fun of people from Philly. Their accent, because it's not the same as the South Jersey accent. And I can tell if you're from Virginia or if you're from North Carolina, because the Virginians talk like this.
It's the Tidewater accent.
But a lot of North Carolinians, they talk like that.
Away from the coast, maybe.
On the mountainside.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can tell where you were born in New Jersey. I know which exit off of the turnpike. Because if you're from a higher exit on the turnpike, you sound like a New Yorker. If you're from a lower exit on the turnpike, you have a Delaware Valley accent.
They're all hillbilly, country, cultured, and Tidewater.
And what are you?
Mm.
They can't hear you anyway, I don't think. What? Say bake and hoagie. Yeah, have a hoagie. We're gonna get into Oldsmobile and drive down the shore and eat some coleslaw and have a hoagie and a Coke.
Oh my God.
And I'll call you on the phone. That's South Jersey. That's very South Jersey. Oh, I know that accent.
That's like the mayor.
I grew up with it. My father.
New Jersey and you were perfect together.
No, New Jersey and you are perfect together. That's North Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That's
that nasal.
Well, we all have nasal. You're more nasally than I am.
Well, that's because I've got a sinus infection.
Oh, he's blaming it on a sinus infection. You didn't tell me that earlier.
Constantly.
This says that South Carolina folks sound like foghorn leghorn.
Yes. That's that cultured Southern accent.
People from the south side of Chicago sound totally different from the rest of Chicago. Okay. I didn't know that. Thank you, Mayor Hart, for telling me that. I appreciate that. I see that. Oh, please. With that Southwest Jersey accent, I thought I moved. Yeah, West Jersey. Not too many people know about West Jersey. New Orleans and Massachusetts sounds the same. Let's auction off the dog and then we'll chit chat. I don't know where. I think Minnie might have been at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My father always used to say exit instead of exit. Because I used to make fun of him. Yeah, like, we're going to exit, like e.g. I say exit, but my father would say exit.
My parents have 2 different accents.
Let's see who won. Isn't it fun to get off on topics that don't? Yeah, exit.
My father says Winder.
Winder.
And Dest.
Somebody says not all biscuits have a crispy top. Remember that girl? Who was that girl? No, don't say names. She gave me a cat head biscuit. Her
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. It's Minnie at 15. Let me write this down and then I'll tell you about the cat head biscuit. What was that? What was her name?
I don't remember her.
So the dog is 15.
Don't say her name.
Don't know. We don't want to. Okay. Before this totally deteriorates, it was Minnie at 15. I got it. Thomas. Thank you so much for putting up with all of this mess. It turned out okay, and we do have a lot of fun, and we pick on each other, but we have a good time. And you guys have a sense of humor, and I appreciate that. You can pick on me anytime you want. I will do invoices bright and early in the morning. We're then going to get together and pack and try to figure all this out. So I'll send out all the invoices and we'll handle everything else on this side. And it was fun to have you here. Thank you, KP and Karen, for jumping in after Tommy's cell phone died and helping out with the calling the shots tonight. I appreciate that very much. And as always, it is a lot of fun. Yes, we did it. We pressed on. You know what? We did not. We gave it the college try. There we go. And we pressed right through and we got it done. And it was a lot of fun to do it. And some really neat things are coming your way. I would like to say to everybody that, well, thank you. I put what?
I thought it was great fun.
It was great fun. I put everything in the mail before I left town, and today is Monday. And so you either got your things today or tomorrow. That's if you paid me, you know, like the day or the second day after last Monday night's auction. Thank you, Lisa, and good night. Nice to have you here. Hey, Jeffrey, I didn't see, you said no pun, but what was the joke? I didn't see it. Thank you, Adam. It was nice to have you guys here tonight. I'll see you. Who knows? I may be popping on as a surprise later on in the week when I'm going to go visit another friend who I've known since I was in my 20s. He and she are not related, but we were all in our 20s and we all rented little apartments. And he lived on the right and she lived on the left. And I lived in the middle. And we all became good friends in our early 20s, well, mid-20s after the flood. And I'm going to go and spend some time with the two of them and see both of them. So I might pop on and do another live. Casserole, we got the leaf casserole. You're welcome. Do you like it? I'm always nervous when if things get there. So it made it. Please do let me know what you're going to do. KB, isn't it bigger than you thought? KB got that big orange, what looked like a cozy of some sort.
Oh, yeah.
But it was silk on the inside. And that threw me because
I still say it's so water.
But I think it's a bedroom. I think it's a bedroom piece because
under the bed.
Why would you line the inside with silk if it's going on and off and on and off and on and off a coffee pot or a teapot?
Yeah, it would tear it up. It
would tear it up. It seems to me like it's like a pajama sachet or I don't know.
I said it was water bottle for the bed.
Water bottle
for the bedroom.
So I don't know. Good night. Good night, Jeffrey. Wait. Oh, Justine, you got the Stengel picture with the green inside. I'm glad you got it. Made in Trenton. Did you wear it on your head? Yes. That orange thing I put on my head. Oh, did you tally up? It's a mystery. Put a beehive cover.
I don't want the bees to get cold.
I'm having another cracker, and I've got one more. I see that you put the candies away.
They're right there. in the ditch.
No, I don't need any.
You can have all you want.
No, I'm going to have to start wearing my holiday pants if I eat too much candy. You know what my holiday pants are? It's the pants that I have to start gradually wearing between Halloween and Christmas. You know, at my age, you put on a few extra around the holidays. You can have your summer pants and your holiday pants. The silk kept your wig. I don't think it was for your head because it's so, I mean, it was huge. It went like 8 inches above the top of my head. And people didn't have hairdos like that then. It could be, but that's why I don't think it was for your head. You know, the little Marcel, what was it called? Marcel finger wave?
Finger waves.
I mean, the hairdos were so tight to your head. And that thing was as tall as a bouffant. And it was really hard to get on your head. So you think you put it over a wig? Oh, no. A cone head cover. Hey, you know what, Kat? I put them in the basement. Kat is asking a question, and I guess I can put it up there. They did look like Wedgwood glass. I'm going to be selling them sometime soon, this month. I appreciate you asking. They don't need to be rewired. Yeah, a lingerie bag. You know, put your unmentionables in it. I don't think they need to be rewired, but I have not fiddled with them since I got them. I've been busy, as you can imagine, but I am going to sell them, and I'm probably going to sell them in an upcoming auction. I plan on doing auctions every Monday night in October. So next Monday night, it should be the Two Chaps live sale with David, and I think this time it might be on his channel, or it might be on mine. I can't remember. I think it's on mine this time. And then the last 3 Mondays, because there's a 5th Monday in October, I think. But I have so many things I want to go ahead and sell during the holiday season for your homes as the holiday season comes up. So I will do, I think, a live sale every Monday night during October. Oh, okay. Here's another question. So that, Sandy, I have not forgotten. I haven't quite gotten it. I got a verbal yes, but not a written certification yet. So I'm holding off a little bit. And I don't mean to sound mysterious. You'll see them again, Cat Law. All right. So thank you. Long day, long night. Had a lot of fun. I'm glad everybody was here, and thanks for hanging out with us. So I and the Timeless Tommy say thank you, and we'll see you next time. I've got a video coming out tomorrow morning of a shopping trip in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Not Maryland. And I think that will come out sometime tomorrow. So I hope you'll tune into that on the YouTube channel. And we'll see you when we see you. Thanks, everyone. So good night. And we'll see you next time. So long for now.